at the lower level, right at the front of the house on the stage left.
You know, in a lot of ways, of course, this is a story about, it's a love story, a story about the struggle to achieve love, to hang on to your love. But I think, I was wondering if you could comment on how much this is also a story about class struggle, attitudes toward money, toward status.
Right.
He's called an aristocrat at one point.
Right,
but,
right,
yeah.
right. Of course, I mean, it says nobody suffers like the poor, which is, you know, a very important phrase in the movie, and somehow has become much more important and much more true in our days, 20 years later. Yes, that there is that, and that there is the power and the strength of saying no, the strength of refusing. That's another element outside of the love story. A character who has the strength to say no to certain things, and definitely he was that. And for me, he's very much like the Greek philosopher Diogenes. I don't know how do you say it in English. Yeah. I mean, when you read about Diogenes, every time when I read all the anecdotes and everything that he was doing, I see Bukowski completely at every corner. And so this tradition of the cynics, which doesn't mean cynic like we use it today, but is a tradition that went on from the Greeks until 500 years later. It went on for 500 years, even after Christianism went on. So it is a very important element of the history of philosophy and civilization, but somehow it got a little ignored and lost because Diogenes never wrote a book, and it was mostly an oral tradition. But we can reconstruct pretty well that there was an attitude, and that attitude was very important. I even think that Christ stole a little bit from Diogenes.
The element of class conflict and class struggle, though, to what degree is that specifically also about the artist and about the artistic temperament?
The thing is that he was seeing himself as a working class. He was seeing himself as a working class poet, but he was behaving always like a prince at the same time. And he was seeing himself as belonging to some kind of invented royalty. It says in the dialogue also. Yeah. And all that is true. So it's a mixture of the two, so you can't really talk about class struggle, but he would always take the side of the poor, let's say, yes.
If we have time for one more question, over here on the lower level, stage left.
You've discussed pretty clearly Bukowski's distaste for Hollywood, and I was wondering if the experience that he had in making this movie and writing it changed his perception on the system at all.
No. He was not at an age where he would suddenly discover a new thing and change. No, no, he would. You know, from time to time, he would say, "Hey, yeah, yesterday I saw some movie on television. You know, this was pretty good." I say, "Of course, this is a fantastic movie." "Ah, yeah, okay, well, you know, that's true. It was good." So he liked a few movies. He was defending a few movies, and he liked my movie, Amin Dada, very much. He was crazy about Amin Dada. He would. So he liked a few things.
Do we have time for one more question, or no? We'll end there. Well, it's Willie should have liked the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.